Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to forecast XRP, conduct price analysis as well as estimated bull case target accumulation strategies for XRP. None of the content is financial advice, and the content that you're seeing on this website cryptoweeklies.com is available for all. You don't have to pay or sign up for anything. It holds most of the data for not just XRP but top 100 cryptos by market cap, social indicators such as crypto TLDR, which is a what happened over the last 24 hours and what's the overall sentiment score, also the overall peak value, which is an estimation of the top 100 cryptos by market cap, how they are doing on their risk journey between 0 and 1, where the when the market tops, the risk is close to 1, and the color codes are in this darker shade of orange or red, like they were back in 2021 May and also November 2021. So these kinds of analytics are available for all. They do help in putting the rallies or the dumps in perspective. Similarly, when the color codes are in blue or shades of green, that's where DCAing makes the most sense over the longer period of time, because the market has cooled off based on the risk level. This is analyzing using top 100 cryptos by market cap, and using risk factors such as volatility, beta, risk adjusted return, which is Sharpe ratio, percent drawdown, as to provide what is the holistic view of the market. Also popular narratives, as well as what are some of the popular cryptos doing on their own risk journey, such as the risk meter, how far extended is Bitcoin from its eventual peak, not just Bitcoin, also XRP, most of the top 100 top 20 cryptos which were around since 2017. Also these kind of narratives, the social sentiment related to crypto, what are the narratives gaining popularity over the last 7 days, especially as a running look back, which looks at the recent narratives, more popular recent narratives than the older ones. We can see that XRP over here is kind of leading the discussions on social media platforms. That means there are the sentiment related to XRP is currently in high gear, and that's coming as a no surprise, because over the last 7 days XRP has rallied by about 74%, and a 74% rally in a crypto whose market in 7 days whose market cap is about 85 billion is a big deal. Again, most of the rallying cryptos who have better rally than XRP are much lower cap. You can see 9 billion, 5 billion, 3 billion, and now XRP is at around 85 billion. So XRP and its how to analyze this in terms of tokenomics. Again, 100 billion max supply, about 56% is in circulation. Impact of token unlocks on let's say price suppression. We can see that over the last 1 year, this is the price chart and this is the market cap chart. Mostly they have similar tendency. You would see that earlier the price was kind of flat, but the market cap kept growing. That means there is some growth in market cap which is not getting reflected in price. But again, as this approaches 60% circulating supply of the max supply, the impact of any further unlock should get exponentially minimal. In terms of the yearly performance for XRP, these are the yearly candles. For this year, the open was at around 62 cents. Now looking at around $1.47 in terms of price movement in this year is around more than 100%, around you would say 125% or so. We have this yearly ROI analysis over here in this ROI section, and we'll focus on 2024. The default is Bitcoin, but you can add traces over here. You can check how XRP is doing. So this is XRP USD on 2024 compared to since the year to date performance for XRP. You can see was lagging till about 4th of November 2024, where the performance was negative 20% from its yearly open. And back then, I think the price for XRP on November 4th 2024 was over here, somewhere over here at around 50 cents, and the yearly open was 62 cents. So no wonder it was down 20%. but it picked up steam quite a bit from that level to now. The performance is at around positive 78%. Again, as of yesterday, today's performance is not included, so November 2021, because we haven't closed the day today. You can see as of yesterday, the price for XRP at one point was at around $1.10. So from a yearly open of 62 cents, that would be at around 80% growth year to year. So that's where XRP is, again, on a high growth trajectory. So if we were to compare and try to analyze and put this rally into perspective, we can go back to 2020 and what XRP was doing in 2020, because that was also an halving year. So for the remainder of November and December, that's usually what happened in the halving year of 2020. The price around at this time, if you say that this particular 2024 rally is lagging the 2020 rally by 1 month, you can see over here at this point in time, the gain on November 18th, November 22nd, at around here. So the price was somewhere between 130%, topping between 113% and 259%. Whereas again, if this year is kind of, instead of what happened on November 4th in 2020, that kind of happened on November 13th, so about 9 to 10 days difference, from 30% to about 300%, about 10x move in the month of November. If we were to extrapolate that negative 20% to about positive 200%, positive 200% rally would put XRP's price action 62 cents plus $1 24 cents, so around $1.85. So that would be kind of a corresponding move from a relatively lower position than in 2020. So again, in the shorter period of time, based on the last market cycle performance of $1.85, $1.90, XRP would be considered completing its move that it made in 2020. So that's all of the technical analysis. Now we'll spend most of our time analyzing what is XRP doing in terms of machine learning based price forecast. You can see there have been significant milestones achieved by XRP in very few amount of time. Right now the price at weekly averages, this chart is about weekly average price at around $1.21. The trend or the directionality of the forecast is this pink line, which is pointing to an upside. That means even if there aren't any bearish or bullish narratives or price action movement, the trend of the price action behind the price action is up. The one standard deviation bull case is this yellow line, the one standard deviation bear case is this green line. We'll start with the bull case. For this week, the one standard deviation bullish ceiling at a weekly average is at $1.55. Right now, the price of XRP is very close to this $1.49, but keep in mind these are weekly averages. So even if price goes to about $1.75 and spends a day there and spends 6 days lower than that price, the likelihood that the price is somewhere at around $1.50 in that case. So this is the one standard deviation forecast for this week. Towards the end of the year, the one standard deviation ceiling is at around $2.52, and towards the end of April 2025, the price action ceiling is at around $6.38. So that means if the rally were to continue again, if this is a kind of a euphoria phase for XRP from 50 cents not too long ago to about $1.50 and about a 3x move, that's kind of a euphoria phase. So if that were to last for couple of months, then that would be the glass half full approach. Whereas the bear case scenario, if there is a market sell off, the one standard deviation support is between 56 cents and about $1.12. So the purpose of this forecast is not to tell what will happen in the market, as in if the price has to go up or down, that is determined by the market forces. But if it were to go up, the machine learning based approach helps identify what are the theoretical ceilings, what are some of the likely price actions in that bull case scenario, in the bear case scenario as well, using historical data. As this is available on in a tabular format. At the bottom, the base case, that is this pink line, is this column. To its left are the 3 standard deviation bear cases, these are the green zones, as well as the 3 standard deviation bull cases, these are the yellows and the red territory. Right now we are operating in this between this pink line and this yellow line, so that's where the most of our focus is at this point. Again, the regression based analysis for XRP, this is the weekly price action of XRP. On this price action, this is the pink length, which is the polynomial regression function, attempts to cut the bullish and the bearish phase in half, keeping a non-linear relationship. That means in the bear market, the price or the fair value of the fair value regression functions goes down with time. In the bull market, it goes up with time. Right now there has been a upswing in the bull polynomial regression function. You can see from 50 cents, now that is at around 66 cents. This particular rally of XRP is definitely a euphoria rally. You can see, even if we apply the 1 standard deviation residual to this fair value, like this yellow line, the price action at corresponding at around $1.01 would be considered 1 standard deviation overvaluation on the fair value. Now we are very close to the 2 standard deviation overvaluation. The 2 standard deviation overvaluation matters because prices spend only 5% of the time above the 2 standard deviation ceiling. That 2 standard deviation ceiling is coming at around $1.55. Again, that is a very key level to watch. If the prices meaningfully break the 2 standard deviation ceiling, that would be considered a 99.7 percentile confidence that the prices will stay below this $2.35 for the foreseeable future. Again, these forecasts or these regression based valuation change every week. So if you want the latest data, you can check out on cryptoweeklies.com. You don't, as I said, you don't have to sign up or pay for anything, and you don't have to content with some boring ads or something. It's just a predictor, and all the analytics are available for everyone. So this is where we keep our forecasts, as well as all of our content is available on this website. So now we'll start with the 3 accumulation strategies for XRP, and we have a composite model to estimate the bull case target for XRP. The SMA model, which is how is the price doing with respect to the 20-week moving average, how is it too overvalued or undervalued, helps identify if the prices are in a territory where DCAing should be stopped based on the risk level. That means if this is again your own personal preference, this is not financial advice. Let's say if you have a hypothesis that whenever the risk levels are higher than 40%, you stop dollar cost averaging. These risk levels are normalized using again statistics and referencing how the price is doing with respect to the 20-week moving average. So essentially the grayed out portion you can see over here, you are not DCAing during the parabolic moves, helping reserve that capital whenever the price eventually cools off. Again, the last print on this risk levels rounded off closer to 40% was November. I think the date was at around November 15th, so about 7-8 days ago. Since then, if you keep on adding the risk level, you can see over here the price spent some time over in this risk level. Right now it's coming in at around 69% risk. That means the likelihood that we are close to the top is about 70% based on the simple moving average. And right now, if we were to forecast these things, right now the risk levels are about 60 to 70% over here, between $1.46 and $1.53. That's where the price is. If we were to say that moderate price target for XRP is between $1.59 and $1.73, and the loftier goal for the coming weeks, it's not the market cycle forecast, this is just based on the simple moving average, between $1.80 and $1.93. These are some of the shorter time price forecast for XRP based on the simple moving average. The second model is quite similar to the regression based model that we saw, polynomial regression based model. Instead of looking at just the weekly level, this model looks at the polynomial regression function at a daily level and estimates the peak using how the price is doing with respect to the polynomial regression function, how it is overvalued. Risk levels are again normalized between 0 and 1. You can see over here, instead of the lower risk level, you are thinking of DCing out of the market whenever the risks are higher than, let's say, 80% or 70%. This model helps identify, okay, these are the price points with where the risk levels are sufficiently low. So I apologize, this at some of the higher risk level, let's say higher than 70%, this model helps identify where DCing out of the market or getting some of the distribution related, zone related price advantages. So that this model helps identify that. Right now the risk level for this model is at around 67%. The upside from this level, again, from this price action level, is again coming in at around $1.50. That means close to uh, the the peak at this point. But again, the risk levels are at a longer point in time are looking at around 67%. In terms of in terms of the last model, which is the time weighted average price model, the price with respect to this blue line, which helps identify how much time has spent in some of the key price levels, and has a running average of that price. The time weighted average price is coming in at around 52 cents for XRP. The price is at around $1.50. So that means the price, it's in terms of the time weighted average price, is representing a risk of about 82%. And again, not too long ago, the price risk was at 0% when on November 7th or 9th, whenever this price was in the color codes were in this shades of plum, and now we have moved in a straight line from that point. So all in all, the estimated bull case or the estimated bull target, again, we also have one more model related to summary based on weekly averages. A summary risk based on the weekly averages is coming in at around 15% based on how XRP is doing on the 20 week, 100 week and 200 week moving average. Price is kind of squeezed in between the again, this is a older model. Again, we'll update it. So right now the XRP price coming in at around $1.50, representing 56% on the DCA risk, 70% on the time weighted average price risk. The SMA risk at around 60%, weighted risk at around 62%. Estimated bull case target from here is at around $2.30. Again, this is not machine learning based, but just based on expected value. And from here, the reward is at about $1.50, 1.6 x from the current price. So with this, I'd like to conclude the video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please subscribe and also give this video a like, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.